TRADERCOBB and BitGet have partnered up as we've done extensive research on what we believe to be the best trading platform for margin traders on the market today. We've got a full tutorial on how to raise orders and how to get access to your trading account, as well as a 10% trading fee discount if you click and sign up with the link below. With great liquidity and great order systems, this is the premier platform for us going forward. Join up with the link in the description to get 10% off your trading fees. Let's get started here with our scan for this Friday, the 10th of February. Okie dokie. First things first. I spoke about this level quite a little bit throughout to my Discord group. You can join that Discord group completely free, by the way. Talking about the breakdown of this level, and I'll show it to you on the 4 hour where it shows up a little bit more accurately. You can see that Bitcoin had been finding support here. It's not exact, not bad, pretty precise around these last three tests. And we had a sort of an upper barrier of around, I don't know, 23.8, something around that region. It wasn't as exact on the top side as the bottom side. Now, I had said yesterday to my to those in the Discord group that if we were to break down through there, I'd be open to shorts, and that's exactly what I'm doing. So when we look at the 4 hour here, we have a lower high right here to a lower low, taking out that support. And of course, that resulted in Bitcoin being down for the day over 5%. Okay, a very significant fall for Bitcoin at the moment, given that it hadn't really done anything too significant for quite some time. A very strong bit of selling. Now, before I go any further, I want to give you a little bit of insight and perspective on just what this may mean for our market. Of course, last week we saw the first of the seller weeks down 3.5%. We've taken out the low of that weekly candle now, and we've continued lower, being down 4.5% so far. Now you can see there's a higher low here on the weekly, pushing to a higher high. Now, technically, that is an uptrend. It's in a weekly uptrend, which is fantastic. Of course, we're still a lot better off than what we were down here, but there is some nervousness definitely in the marketplace right now, wondering if we are going to plunge back down. We might do, but I'm not doing mites. I'm reading the chart how I know how to read the chart with accuracy. I've been trading for this is my 19th year in trading. Oh, no, sorry. 18th year in trading. My apologies. And yeah, we've got a moving averages in the correct order. This is the 10 and 20 period, which you'll learn on the course free. A pullback into here. I'd like to see maybe just above 20,000, to be honest. If we can pull back, I mean, we've got enough of a pullback now. 2 candles taking out the lows. I consider that to be a pullback, and therefore it could end up being a higher low here. I want to see ultimately, no matter where we pull back to, I want to see this high of 24,266 taken out so we can extend that weekly run and get some good cyclicity of that weekly chart. So I'm not too concerned about it pulling back a little bit. Fact of the matter is, I can trade either direction. Now, there's a lower high here on the daily and now a lower low, which opens it up for me to be looking for opportunities to the short side. And this is what I am doing. I'm going to go to the 2 hour to show it to you a little bit better here. Now, you can see the Fibonacci right in between that old level of support. I'm actually going to get rid of that because it's not as relevant for the BitGet material with the cradle course that you can learn. Ultimately, this could take a little bit of time. What I'd like to see is the market pull back. The perfect trade for me would be a pullback into this old level, a little bearish candle for a cradle trade to get short. That would be the ultimate position for me on Bitcoin, and I will hold out for that. In saying that, if the market doesn't race back in here quickly and it gets up into here and those moving averages catch up, I'm more than happy for any opportunity that presents a short cradle here on Bitcoin. So that is what I'm looking for on Bitcoin. Now, what I'm going to be doing in this scan is replicating what is here on Bitcoin, i.e. a 2 and 4 hour downtrend, as well as a daily downtrend. And the reason I'm doing this is to try and take away some of the noise. There's a lot of markets that have those lower time frame and medium time frame downtrends. However, I want the daily to be in agreement. So therefore, I've got a little bit more of a higher probability for my watch list going forward. So let's go ahead and have a look at this whole list and work through this. First of all, 1 inch, a little lower high there to lower low. It's not too bad. Look, the trends there's a little bit of support hanging around here where we are currently. The problem I think we're going to have is when we go to the 1, we're not going to have a downtrend yet. And there it is. A higher low to high. I'm not interested in this at this stage. I'll move now to AVE. AVE to me, it's a little bit too messy all over the shop. The daily downtrend is there, but this spike kind of killed any trend there. So I'll move on. Cardano has a lovely looking downtrend. It's got a long way to pull back into this cradle zone, but I'll pop that in the list. Algo, we'll go past that. No daily downtrend. Same with Alice. We look at Ape. Lower high, there are two. Lower high here, pushing down. Now, again, I will be patiently awaiting to see if I can get a cradle somewhere up in here. So we'll put that into our, excuse me, into our BitGetBlue list. Here, again, we have another another chart with no downtrend, a lot of messiness. I don't like messy charts. I like clean charts that have good cyclicity. And cyclicity is this: ding, back in, and then I'm shorting. So that's the sort of thing that I'm looking for. Yet again, downtrend on the daily, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. That's exactly what I'm looking for. I will from time to time go to the lower time frames and just see if there's anything there that's of worth. It is when I'm trading, guys, and you'll learn this in the course. And look, you can go to TRADERCOBB.com and become a trader course absolutely free there as well. BitGet's where you'll get your strategy for free. So make sure you click on those links in the description below. Like, share, and subscribe. If you have any questions, by the way, please do not hesitate to ask. I will come back and I will answer those questions for you. So yeah, look, the 1 hour here, a little bit of a higher low. I prefer to focus on the best time frame for the trend. So I'll be looking for the best time frame that represents cyclicity. And cyclicity to me is, once again, that bouncing ball back into the cradle zone. If we get a pull back into that cradle zone there on APT, I want to know about it. We've no daily downtrend, so I can go past that. Same with Atom, same with Audio. AVAX, little lower high or thereabouts, coming in here, downtrend in motion. Again, a very simple strategy of pulling back into here, small bearish candle, and I would love to be short. And don't forget, we're trading futures contracts here, so we can go short. This is the beauty of being a trader. You don't need the market to just go up. All right. You can manage your risk. If you want to risk $100, entry, stop loss, do the risk calculator. We'll provide that for you to get the correct amount of contract sizes. So if you risk $100 and it moves 10 to 1, based on, you got a 10-cent stop and it moves $1 in your favor, you've just 10x that $100 into 1,000. That's the beauty of trading, and it doesn't matter if it goes up or down. It just needs to go somewhere. So band, I can leave band as well. The daily downtrend is there, but it's a little bit messy. Again, I'm looking for that very smooth cyclicity. Basic attention token, nothing of interest there for me. Bitcoin Cash, not too much interest there. A little bit too radical. The spiking, the movement, the momentum. The momentum is down, but it's very radical in its movements. I prefer nice, clean, smooth, flowing, trending charts. Binance, I'll go lower here. There is a lower high on the daily. There is a lower low. Again, we got a lower high, another lower high, move to lower low. The 2 hour backs that up. So the 2 hour I could look to trade as I could the 1. I like clean pullbacks like this. Zip in, move. That's what I'm after. The 30, not so much. The 1 hour into here. Sure, the 1 or 2 for Binance, I am open to. C98 will get that daily up. No daily downtrend. Chili's the same. Compound, no. It's not really got the cyclicity that I'm looking for. I'm looking for trends that especially have been a little bit more established in that downward momentum. Something like this on Doge. Little lower high here. Pullback 1, pullback 2, a pullback into here. Yes, please. I'm open to that occurring. Dot. No real trend there on the 4, or sorry, on the 2. No interest there on DYDX. Again, not with that cyclicity, that nice swinging movement like this, in and away. The only thing is with Elrond is that it doesn't have the daily downtrend. Engine, no downtrend. Ethereum name service. Quick fall, deep pullback, quick fall, but not showing me what I'm really looking for. I like it to be a more aggressive trend. EOS is a bit of a mess. Ethereum Classic. Just seeing if I can match in any support levels. It's a long way to pull back to there. I think we've got some better options available. I'll pass on that. Ethereum, I'll pass on that as well. File, there is a daily downtrend. Again, it's had a very strong run. I'm going to wait a little bit more for some of these. If they've gone a long way, I want to see the cyclicity join the party. Phantom, very, very nice here. Earlier in the week, this gave a 12-hour cradle, which hit 1-to-1. You would have got in. You would have got your 1-to-1. You wouldn't have made a loss on that position if you scaled out, which is what I recommend. But now it's totally reversed, as you can see with this little lower high. So therefore, it's opened itself up for potential shorts. Now, coming back into this level, look, this was old resistance. It broke above it, tested it exactly, just the way that it does often, and a very strong move. Now, what we've got is we've got a lower high, lower low. If it came back into their ideal, it doesn't have to come that far, though. Somewhere into this cradle zone would certainly be enough for me. I'll check the one. I prefer the 2-hour, in all honesty. I think that's a better looking chart. Gala is coming off, but doing it very quickly. Perhaps we can look at the one. This is what I'm looking for, guys. Pull back in. Beautiful bearish candle in the cradle zone. You'll see it in your rules when you do it. Whack, profit, trail stop, whack, more profit, waiting for another pullback. You know what? The 1 hour looks pretty good there on Gala. The 2 hour has a downtrend. That's going in for the 1 hour for sure. I'll keep an eye on that into the afternoon. And don't forget as well, throughout the weekend, no daily downtrend. Throughout the weekend, these trends may evolve. It may take some time to come back. You can move around your different time frames. So if the 2 starts to pull back beyond, go to your 4 and just make sure that you've got the trend available on the 8 as well. GMT, lower high, lower high, lower high. Daily isn't a downtrend, no doubt about that. The 4 hour, not the clearest of downtrends. Can I go, because it's clear on the 2, boom, lower high, lower high, lower low. Can I clear the 1? Don't see why not if it cleanly pulls back. GMTs, it's going to be a big list by the look of it, guys. GRT. So look at the 12 here. My only concern here, it's not so much that, there's a bullish candle. I mean, this is the sort of thing I look for longs as well. My main concern really is that we don't actually have an uptrend on the 12 hour. We've got upward momentum, but there's no pullbacks. So that's going to have to remain as a daily option, in which case it needs to pull back in a little bit further before giving that bullish candle. A little bit of a downtrend there on internet computer, but again, it's run very hard and far. So I want to wait for that. Immutable X, no. IOST, I can leave that as well. No, too messy on IOTA. Jasmine, again, the issue that I have here is we go low to high. So therefore ruling out any potential long cradle there from my standpoint anyway. Carver, no daily downtrend. KNC, no daily downtrend. Kusama, there is a little daily downtrend, but look at how messy this is. Again, the cyclicity. I don't want this messy, blocky stuff. I want nice, clean, cyclical trends, not like Link. Link does not have that. Loopring, again, a big spike up back end of yesterday into the evening or early morning hours, and then a fall away. So it's made that chart relatively messy. Litecoin, I like this. There is a little slightly lower high on the daily to lower low. That's fine. Good trend here. Lower high, lower low. Pull back into this level ideal or anything in and around that cradle zone. Let's see if the 4 hour backs it up. Yes, there's a lower high there. Good liquidity in Litecoin. Litecoin goes into the list as well. Luna. Well, it's definitely falling, but the daily trend is not quite as nice as I'd like it to be. There's no 2 candles to really emphasize the lower high there, so I'll leave it. Luna C, the same thing. Mana, although there's a downtrend here on the 2 hour, there's not much there on the daily. Mars. Now, this was one that I put into the BitGet community. Again, get in there because there's been a lot of profitable trades, and you guys get into that community, whether it be the TRADERCOBB, the BitGet community, the TRADERCOBB community, get in there. This was a trade from 2 days ago. Hit 1-to-1 really quickly. Again, another one that got stopped out relatively fast. Quite interesting, actually, to have a daily cradle hit first target and stop loss in a day. Gives a show a lot of volatility here. But what I'm going to look at now is this 2-day. So I've got to go a multiple of 2, so the 4-day. There is a little pullback here on the 4-day, which does open the 2-day up as an option. Still got another full day to go. So in a couple, so that will be what, Sunday morning. If a little bullish candle prints there, that could be worthwhile. As for now, however, nothing. Matic. Holding its ground pretty well, to be fair. Yeah, yesterday it fell 6%, but it's not had this giant woof. The trend's very much still there. As far as a daily cradle, I'm not really looking for that at this stage. I prefer my runs to move away a bit further like this, move away, clean pullback, bullish candle in the cradle, then we move. Again, up here, same sort of thing, then we move. Right here, it's a little bit congested for me, but you can definitely see how this cradle zone, and this is where I trade from with everything I do. Well, it factors into every strategy, and I've only got 3 checklist-based strategies that I use, but you can see, pulls back in, you get the right settings, you can make money consistently by using this strategy. Nothing there on Matic at this stage. Maker did have a very strong run up and pulled straight back in. Not the greatest trend there for me, so I'll have to leave that. Neo, no daily downtrend, leave that. Neo, again, another one that spiked up and sold off, having a better day today. OPP, yeah, you know me. God, every time I say that, I think of that. I think we've got better options in our list thus far to be able to sort of leave OP. People, not quite nice enough. Again, very spiky. Qtum, another one that shot up and then back down to have an extraordinarily volatile day. Reef, no downtrend. No trend there on Ren for us on the daily. Rose has the potential here to pull back for a small bullish candle, but it's not there yet. It's got a bit more to do. It won't factor into my list at this stage. Reserve rights move to highs in this most recent run and then straight back down. There is no cyclicity or trend on the daily. Same with Rune. I'm not too interested there. Sand shot up to 30% and came straight back down. This is why we need to take profits. This is why we trade. Shiba. It's probably going to look good in the one. It's in a damn good spot. No daily downtrend. A little bit of messiness here. I'll be leaving Shiba for the time being. Synthetics, again, another one that had a nice run and it's come all the way back, but no daily downtrend, so no interest. Solana. Well, look at this. Lower high 1, lower high 2, pushing to lower lows now. It's got that daily trend to the downside after a very spectacular run higher. For now, though, I'm going to focus on this, probably the 2-hour. I will look lower. Yeah, I think the 2-hour for me, we've got the 4-hour trend backing it up with a little lower high here. So watching out for a cradle there on Solana. Here we go. We've got a long STG. This is what I'm talking about. Pullback, clean, move, very nice. Taking the highs out really well, giving me convergence on that MACD. A clean pullback into the cradle zone. If I get a bullish candle, if it was to close like this right now, I'd be looking to go long more than likely. The 2-day with the pullbacks, all good. Let's look at the 12. The issue with the 12 that I was going to say the issue with the 12 is that it's made a lower high, but it actually hasn't because it's only a single candle. So therefore, this is just a part of the action to get back. This is our pullback from here down to here. Okay. If this candle had another candle take out the high, 2 candles would equate to me to be a lower high. So it's one candle set, another one breaks that high. It's not done that. So for those that wish to, there's a long option here. And whilst I know you might be looking at this thinking, well, the market's moving lower, why would I go long? Don't forget the market will do whatever the market wants to do. I love having options. Having the ability, okay, when the market's falling, to go, okay, I got a heap of opportunities for shorts now. That's going to be quite normal. But to find the odd opportunity to get long as well, that's great also. I don't mind having options on both directions, and I'm happy to trade in both directions at the same time, just not on the same pair. So if I'm looking to go long on this and maybe short on 3 others, that's fine, because if the market does pop and zing off, I've got a position that's going to cover my losses, or at least some of my losses, or at least have an opportunity to cover some of those losses of the short position. So STG going into the list here as well for the long. No downtrend there on storage on the daily. Little downtrend coming in here on Sushi Swap. A little bit messy coming in through here, though. I would maybe look at the 4. Not satisfactory enough, given that we do have an abundance of short options. Same here with Swipe. Theta is a no. This thing, not very good there either. Tron broke that resist. Look at how strong this resistance has been. A number of my Discord members and traders for that matter, on staff, took a breakout here, got 1-to-1 on the very first day. This is another one of my strategies you'll have to do to become a master course to learn. But of course, it's come back. So another one that hit 1-to-1, scale out, stopped out, break even. Nothing there for now because the trend is not valid. This looks really good, Uni. Lower high here. Oh, it's a 12-hour. Lower high here on the daily. Yeah. Lower high 1, lower high 2, a pullback into 650 or thereabouts. Yeah, I'm open to that. Let's check the 4. Yes, there's a downtrend on the 4. I'll check the 1. The 1's not going to cut it because we go higher, low, high, then we come off. So certainly Uniswap on the 2 right there. Waves. It's got a long way to pull back in. I'll wait for that to see if that sets up better. Here's one from earlier in the week, actually. I was dirty on myself, guys, really dirty, because I called this out in the Discord group. And it ran, hitting multiple targets, pulled back. It ran again. Stop could be moved to here, which, you would have got stopped out for about 3.5%, 4%. Some people moved their stop to here, and then it ran again. So options for very good money is in the market. They're not running for a long time. This is the beauty of having a very robust trading strategy for which you can trade it on any market in the crypto world and also on any time frame. You can pick up these lower time frame trades with a tight stop loss and take advantage of a daily move. And that is the beauty of trading. Once you get your head around it, you can do phenomenal things. Anyway, there's nothing there for Woo for me right now. Again, even if I was looking at the daily, we go low to high, no interest. Stellar, a little bit messy there on the 2. Monero in a daily downtrend, pulling back really nicely. In fact, lower high, a pullback into here would be superb. The 1 hour doesn't work again, a high, low to high. So I'm going to focus that on the 2. XRP, I'm not touching that. It's just too messy. Same with Tezos. Yearn, not enough trend cyclicity there for me. Zilliqa, no daily downtrend. ZRX, no daily downtrend, and we're back to Bitcoin. So if you're looking for a watch list, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. This list will be posted into the TRADERCOBB Discord community chat group. If you are not already with BitGet, please use the description in the link below. Sign up for your account. You will get 10% off your trading fees. You will also receive access to the free course that we are providing thanks to BitGet, so that you can learn this cradle strategy, which can, you've seen it. I don't have to say anything. You can see it. Proof is in the pudding, guys. Do the course or get your account, do the course, jump in the Discord, and let us guide you to what we're seeing each and every day. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and tell your friends about this. Share it far and wide. Help us out. We need more eyeballs, and we want your help. Thank you very much for your time. Have a fantastic weekend. This watch list is valid until it is not. Keep an eye on these shorts over the weekend, and hopefully we do really well collectively. Cheers, guys. Bye for now.